Okay, so boys and girls, I googled Bloxels characters, and this is what one of the pictures came up as. And these characters are characters that you can make. It shows you, like if you look at the bee, it shows you that there should be a light blue and a dark blue on the top row, and then another light blue and another dark blue on the top row. So if you look at the ninja, you can see that his top row is all black, and then the next row is red, and it goes a little bit further. That's how you make characters. So now I'm going to switch back to Bloxels, and we're going to use that as a guide to make a character. So here we go. We have to wait for the Bloxels to download. While it's loading, remember that I'm going to say, hang on just a second. So here while it's going, I'm going to go to Game Builder. And now that I'm in Game Builder, I'm going to edit Save Game. Mine is on the top. It says that I have 2 rooms because I accidentally went into that lower one last time. But I'm going to go into the top room. And now that I'm in the top room, across the top of this picture, there's a little robot next to my Game Builder. So up here is this robot, and I'm going to click on the robot, and I'm going to say Build New Character. Now, based on some of the things that I saw, I can flip back and forth, and I can look at the other characters, or I can just make my own. But the crayon box is the same. It applies the same way that it did before. So I know that I'm not going to use purple, and I'm going to make purple black. I'm going to go ahead and I'll try to remember what that ninja looked like. You can go, whoops, see, now that's what just happened. I clicked on the red, but I was still here in my crayon box. So in order to make this red, I have to make that red black. So here we go, black. All right, now I want a new color. I'm going to change this pink to dark red, and I'm going to drag my finger across just like this, and I'm going to make it so that it's a headband. Then I'm going to go back to black. I'm going to go like that. And then I can go ahead and I can add the next one. But now that I'm looking at that, I think, oh, I have to add some eyes in here. So I'm going to put white here and white. Whoops, not there. I'll erase that one. Okay, so now I've got that going, and I can go back and I can put in more black like this. Okay, and then I know that I would want to have arms, so my arms are going to be here like this. Oh, I don't know. I might have to click back to look at the other ninja to see what it looked like. So I go back and I look on Chrome. Oh, it had flesh-colored skin and blue eyes. Okay, and then its body, yeah, its body is like gray, but its arms are black. Okay, so now I have a pretty good idea of what it's going to look like. I'm going to go back to Bloxels, and now that I'm in Bloxels, I know that this was flesh color. So I'm not going to use orange, and I can choose a flesh tone. And I'm going to put it in just like this. And then I'm going to do the same right here. Whoops. I'm going to go back to my flesh tone, just like that. And then I can give it some dark brown eyes. I will not be using green, so I'll make green dark brown. I go like this. And then I can put white right next to it, like that. And I think, okay, that's starting to look good. And now I don't want this arm over on the side like this. I'm going to erase that, just like that. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to add my black, but I can also add dark gray. I know I don't need yellow, so I can make yellow dark gray. And now I can fill in the body. Oh, this is really hard to see. I'm going to just make it black so you can see it. Here we go, black. And then I'm going to make this go a little bit further. A little bit further, arm down. I'll erase this right here. I can go ahead and I can add another red here, and then I can add black feet right here, just like this. So now, boys and girls, you can see down in my picture what it looks like. And it is starting to look cool. Okay, so I click back on my my coloring, and on the side right here it says animation steps, idle. So when he's idle, what is he gonna do when he's just standing there? So I go down to the bottom where my little figure is with the X's, and I click a plus. So now he's got two things. Oh, but here I want to make it so that his eyes blink. So I'm going to make his eyes black in the second frame. Okay? If I wanted to, I could make him raise his hand. I erase one hand, I erase the other hand, and now you see that his hands are flashing. Okay? That's what it does in idle. Then I can go back here and I can say walk. Oh, there's nothing there. So I go back to idle and I click on my plus sign under the eraser. And now I go to walk and I click the glue. And there he is. Well, what do I want him to do when he walks? I go down here where the X is at the bottom and I click the plus on the right. And now in order to make him walk, I have to erase his feet. And then, oh, well, that's kind of making him move right now. But I can move them sideways one more by making it go one. I add a square to the left of where it was. So now it makes it look like his legs are moving. And I can do the same thing to the arms. If I erase one and then I can add a black one a little bit higher up. So now I've done something to him while he walks. I can go to jump and I'm going to push my glue bottle because it will paste it. And now I go down to the bottom of my screen where there's an X on my person and I add another one. And when I want a character to jump, I can erase all of their legs if I want. See that? And then I can erase the arms. And this time I can make the arms go high because it's a different frame. So that's what's going to happen when it jumps. And so boys and girls, now I've saved this and it's going to be in with my other characters.